Hey all my Scruff fans, this is Nathan aka Captain Scruffbeard, and welcome to a new episode of Music Mondays where I talk about a music album and discuss it. Today we will be talking about Hulvey's new album, Broken Heart. Hulvey is the new Reach artist that just got signed on in either December or January. This is his second album, or EP, Broken Heart. And it is a very lovely love letter, not even a love letter, like a thank you letter to God, where he just talks about his salvation and this assurance he has. And this, the first song I really connected with, it was Motions, him talking about, I'm in this rut, I don't know what to do, like, God help me out. And I was watching his little documentary thing he did for Broken Heart, where he's talking about when he got signed on, it wasn't an immediate process, it wasn't immediately he got an album released. He got signed on, he moved here, or he moved to Atlanta, and was like, nothing happened, so he ended up getting a job at a grocery store. And was there for, I think he said he was there for like 3 or 4 months or so. And he said, looking back, this was a like a learning lesson to God. It's like, you're stuck in this area to self-reflect, and I think it was good because like it helped him self-reflect with his music sound more personal. Like, I don't think he had, like, it wasn't gonna be personal before, but you know, God's gonna give us trials and all that to help us out, to better us, to sharpen us, which he talks about in his next song, Cold Water, where he's like, I felt like baptism, that assurance he gave me when I was stuck in these motions, where he's talking about, I was in sin and all this junk, then you came along and saved me. It felt like a cold blast of water on my face, where it was like I got this realization that God loved me, that I was doing wrong, and he got saved. It's not like he got saved and then got signed by a Reach, or reached and then got saved. I feel like this is more of God giving him a realization and assurance, which is neat because there are Christians out there who aren't fully sure if they're saved because there's so much going on around them. Like, there are so many different forms of Christianity, there are different forms of religion. You kind of get sidetracked if you're not, like, staying sure and reading your Bible, which I thought was a really neat message, that this song has so much, especially this album has so much meaning in it. Yeah, Cold Water. And then he goes on with Damascus, where he's like, felt like a blast of cold water, but then it was also like, I felt like Saul before he became Paul, where I was on this road, a road I shouldn't have been on, or this road was those motions, I kept doing the same thing over and over, and you came along, or like this light, and like was set me straight, and that light was him working that job, like that, like, how am I saying this? Like, that road is his journey to Reach, and then the light was giving him that realization in that motion where it set him straight. Like in the Bible, Saul was killing people, killing the Jews, or not Jews, Christians, and then he became Paul after God blinded him and he was able to self-reflect mentally through prayer and meditation. And then it goes on to If I Give Everything, where he's talking about, is this what you really want me to do? If I do this, I'd give stuff up. And if I give everything, is there any of me left? Which I thought was neat, because like, there's Christians out there who were like, I'm not sure, like, I should, because I have all this built up. Should I give it? which is an honest fear, because as humanity has this inherent fear of, afraid of the unknown, of the future, of what we can't control, which I thought was a really neat message. Where every day, you know, I'm like, am I gonna wake up the next day? Or like, is this gonna happen? Blah blah blah. Yeah, it was so good. And then it's his turnaround in the next song where he's like, you know, I should give everything. Here it is. Lord, what's that song called? I think it's called How Great Thou Art. I don't recall what it's called, but this has vibes of that in it. Where he's like, you know, you're my blessed. No, it's Blessed Assurance. My bad. Where he's like, you're my blessed assurance. I should get everything. I shouldn't fear. Like, talking to you is not what I should do. I shouldn't be fearing, which fear could be good, but in the wrong way. And he was like, God, you're my anchor, which goes into the song Anchor, where he's like, I had all these fears, but you fastened me down so I wouldn't float away and get lost in all my fears, which I thought was a great message for a lot of people. Yeah, this album, go check it out. If you don't have, or you're not fully sure, go check this out. It's like $3.99 on Amazon. I listen to all the time on the way to work, on the way to class. It's a great album. There's not much else I could say because I want you guys to listen to it. I'm just giving my bare thoughts on it. But yeah, go and check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Sourceful Media Official. And then like, comment, subscribe. Check out the gaming channel, The Bucket Dude. It's in my featured channels. I have a link in it. Also have a link to the playlist for this. And also to Blessed Assurance and that. And yeah, this sounds so good. Then stay tuned next week where I got something coming up, and I'll post the link on the social media, so you should go check it out, all the announcements. But yeah, that's it. Stay bearded, stay faithful. Peace.
Surfboard in here with me. HGA, can't go back, use some trust.